Good morning, everybody. It's your boy Kendrick McMillan. I'm super excited to have you guys here with me. I am just gonna go real quick over my watch list for the day, just to kind of show you guys what I'm looking at or what I see in the markets today. But before I start, I just want to let everyone know I am not a professional. I am not a professional advisor. I am nothing more. All I am is someone that enjoys looking at the markets, trading the stock market, and anything that I say, please don't take it to the heart. I am just a regular guy that just loves to just trade the stock market. Um, please don't take anything that I say as like sound advice. These are just my thoughts. This is just my opinions, and yeah, I just want to make sure that when I say that, everyone has that understanding. I just want to go through some charts real quick, just a few, just to show you what I see, and just kind of like give you my opinions on it. Obviously, we're here on SPY. Let me clear this. We're here on SPY right now. Again, I typically chart out the high and low of the previous day. This is yesterday, Tuesday, and then I find like a mid-range level. I'll use the Fibonacci tool. I'll find my range, and then mark it out the 50% range right there, and then I'll mark it out. That's typically what I do, just kind of like find my levels. So I have 520.82 for my resistance. I have 514.34 as my support, and I have 517.59 for my mid-range level. For SPY, I'm gonna just go through these my levels first, and then I'll show you what I see as far as like the setups. MU Micron, I have for my resistance I have 126.15. For my support I have 121.28. And then for my mid-range level here I have 123.78. For AMD, the high of yesterday was around 171.62. Support was about 167.29, and my mid-range level is 169.45. Intel, we have $38.59 for my resistance. Support, I have $37.33 for my support, and $37.97 for my mid-range level. Let me see. Alibaba, I have for my resistance I have 73.24. For my support I have 72.23. In my mid-range level I have 72.78. Disney, get rid of these. Disney, as my resistance I have about it's about 118.52. Support would be 116.84, and my mid-range level would be 117.67. For Google, I have 159.91 as my resistance. I have 156.63 as my support, and my mid-range level I have 158.29. For Tesla, I have 179.22 for my resistance. I have 171.92 for my support, and I have 175.57 for my mid-range level. Just two more. I have Apple here. I have for my resistance, I have 170.8 for my resistance. I have 168.35 as my support. And then I have 169.21 as my mid-range level. For Amazon, which is the last ticker symbol, I have 171 34. Let me change that. 187. Sorry. 187.8 34 as my resistance. I have 184.20 as my support. And then I have 185.77 as my mid-range level. All right, now that I've shown you guys the levels, if you want to mark those out, again, that's on you if you want to. I would just do that because it helps me kind of like see where areas of interest would be for me if I wanted to trade in these stocks. Now, I know that we have some news coming out today. So with that, I'm sure that there's a handful of stocks that I know that are out of my range and out of my zones that I'm not even going to trade. I'm not even going to look at. So let's just take a look at what that looks like. So let's go back and start out with SPY. As you can see, pre-market right here is already down at the 512.72 level. But let's go ahead and go on the entry day. We had this range up here where it was hitting this high of the resistance, but during pre-market it just tanked all the way down past our levels. So again, me personally, when the market does that and it's out of our area of interest, I don't even look at it. So SPY would definitely be one I'm not looking at today. Let's see. Micron, again, something happened during pre-market and tanked the price out of our areas of interest. So Micron would definitely not be one I'm looking at. Again, could I trade these? Possibly, but I want to kind of like stick with my guns here and make sure that I'm focused on the trades that I see, and I'm again not putting so much focus on, because again it goes against the strategy that I use. So AMD is another one that I wouldn't be looking at today because it's out of my area of interest. Let me see. Intel. Let's see. See, Intel is still in our areas. It's in our key levels, or in our zones. So again, we have our levels here, and it's in areas of interest. So there's a possibility that I could potentially trade Intel. So I'm gonna mark Intel. Baba. Let me see. Oh yeah, Baba. No, Baba is doing great because it's outside of our area of interest. But again, I still wouldn't trade it because it's not in the areas where I particularly want to see the price to be at. It's above the price, and so again, I'm not even paying attention to it. Let's go to Disney. Disney is another one that's out of our area of interest, so no, not Disney. Notice how Google was just kind of like playing, going back and forth with in out, in and out, in and out, in and out, and it eventually stayed within the zone of interest. So Google may be one that I may be looking at. Would I trade it? Maybe not, only because if price can get up like in this mid-range level, then that will give me a lot more space to dictate where I would want to take the price. But right now, based on where it's at right now, market may open. It may open and just rally up. So just keep a lookout. Again, keep a lookout. But that's just too tight for me. So would I really trade Google myself? Probably not. I want to look for a better. We have other three more other stocks that we can look at. But I did click Google for something because it's in our zone. It's in our areas of interest. So it's in my area of interest at least. So again, it all depends on where the market goes. So just keep that in mind. Tesla. Yes. See, you notice how Tesla is in, it had that big, huge drop, but notice where Tesla's at. Tesla is one that I'll probably be looking at only because it gives me a little bit more range on the lines of like having enough space for me to dictate where the price is going to go. Now, if Tesla drops and goes way, way close down to the price down here or comes out of our area, I probably wouldn't trade it. But because it's in the mid range level here, I'll keep Tesla at my main one. I'd rather trade Tesla than Google. Let me see. Apple is another one that's still in our areas of interest. Apple will be one that I will be looking at. And let's see, Amazon. Notice how Amazon tanked again. I mean, tanked out of our areas of interest is in, and it's out of our range. I don't even pay attention to it. So right now, again, my top three right now that I will be focused on right now today for me would be Tesla, Intel, and Apple. Only because they're in still in our areas of interest. Intel or Tesla or Apple are still in our zones, and it's still in our areas of interest. Remember what I said. Just make sure you keep your stop loss tight. Make sure you follow the rules. Depending on where the market goes, if the market opens up for it, let me just show you. If the market opens up, and since we're so close to this level, if the market opens up and hits this level right here, at 37.97, I would probably be looking for puts. But then again, the price, since it's in the middle, there's a possibility that it may hit this zone, this level, and rally all the way up to this resistance area. If it does do that, since the price is somewhat in the middle range, and hits this level and rallies all the way up, just keep your eye out on where the price goes. If it rallies up all the way up into the previous resistance, I would probably be looking for puts for a quick scalp. Let's just say if the price rallies down all the way down to the support area down here at 37.33, I will definitely be looking for call opportunities to rally the price right back up to the previous support here. Previous mid-range. For Tesla, again, Tesla is kind of like a plus setup, depending on where the market goes. If the market opens up and it makes its way down to the support area, I will be looking for call opportunity. If it rallies, if it rallies down to the support area, I will be looking for call opportunities. Keep your stop loss tight. Look for call opportunities, and then if it rallies up to the mid-range level, I'll be looking for puts because it's in this zone area. And Apple, let me see, Apple as well, because it's in somewhat like the mid-range level of this zone. We want to see where the market goes. If it opens up and it rallies all the way up to this area, 169.21, the mid-range level, I would be looking for puts. And if it rallies down at the 168.35 support level, I will be looking for call opportunities. Again, that's just something that I see. That's just something that I would be paying attention to. I would definitely give myself like a 30 cent stop loss range for each of these stocks. Actually, let me get something really quick. For Tesla, no, for Intel, for Intel, I would do like a 30 cent range, 30 cents up and then 30 cents down for a stop loss. For Tesla, if you are trading Tesla, between $2 to $3 stop loss, because Tesla, it's extremely volatile and sometimes it can be extremely hard to trade. So maybe like a $2 stop loss above on the mid-range level, and then under the support level. And then Apple, let me see, Apple, I would say like $1 stop loss on both above Apple. stop loss a dollar above and below the support, just so I can give you kind of like some range on where you should put your stop loss. I hope this helps. Again, keep your stop loss tight. Remember to follow your gut, follow your trade. Again, I'm just kind of like showing you what I see. Again, I'm not a advisor, but I do see. I am someone that takes the trade in the stock market very serious. So, again, remember that we do have news coming out today. So, if you do trade, you know, be wise. Understand that the news sometimes could take the market somewhere else that we probably wouldn't know want it to go to. So just be wise, use wisdom. Again, me personally, I'm probably going to just watch today. Probably not even going to trade. I'm not going to trade, but I am going to watch just to see what levels are hit, what areas of interest or what levels did hit today. And with that being said, you guys, again, if you have if you have profit or if you're in profit, make sure you're paying yourself. Scale out, take profits. Make sure you're paying yourself. With that being said, I appreciate you guys. Hopefully, you guys have a wonderful, successful day. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's watch list. All right. Have a blessed day. Blessings.